Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2016 with Barcelona. We're in the FIFA World League Premiership and we are taking on AC Milan, my former team of course, or my former team that is. Of course I managed them into an FM16 for about 50 plus episodes. In Serie A we of course, as I say, won the Scudetto 3 times, we won the Italian Cup a few times, we even got to the semi-finals, I want to say, of the Champions League. So all in all, I had a good time at Milan. And I do wish them well and all that. But this is the team we're taking on today. Now, so the last episode, you'll know that Andres Iniesta is now injured and out for 4 to 5 weeks. Javier Mascherano is also suspended. He has picked up 5 yellow cards. So that means I've got to play Sergio Roberto. So we really are now down to the bare bones. I mean, for goodness sake, Warwick and Cucurella are on the bench now. So if anything else happens, then I am absolutely screwed. So we're going to take on Milan. We've got Rafinha playing out wide, Rakitic, Neymar and Messi. But other than that, everything else is as you were. Let's have a look then at Sevilla. Let's have a look at AC Milan's team. So this is weird because this is going back all the way to the beginning. We still have Romagnoli, for example. Philippe Mexes, who of course, if you watch this, my save, retired really early on. I couldn't believe it. He retired like 6 months into the save. It was an absolute shock to me because I really like Mexes as well. Abate, who was an absolute, and De Siglio, who were just monsters. Carlos Bacca was incredible. And that's really funny. They've bought Ricky Alvarez. That's very funny. They've also got Jeremy Menez, who was at one time an absolutely amazing striker as well. So we have to be pretty careful here because they're pretty good. I know they're struggling at the moment in Serie A in real life. For the life of me, I couldn't tell you why. Let's go carry on straight out there. That's a good one. Yeah, all top 3. That's what you want to see. All motivated. So we are away from home. So I'm intrigued to see how this tactic is going to perform against Milan, which is a team that I think we should beat, but the possibility of losing is certainly there. I can't really think of a good comparison, really. They're sort of like, you know what I describe Milan as, and stick with me on this, they're like Everton. A team you fancy, but then if you were to, fancy beating, but when you actually go out there, and if you lose, it's like, oh, actually, yeah. So, actually, I'm not that surprised. So, they're an interesting team, Milan, and I don't see them overthrowing Juventus anytime soon in Italy. It's just not going to happen. So, I think Inter are actually ahead of them as well as I record this at the start of March. So, the Serie A is looking very strange indeed. You've got Napoli in and around there, and I think maybe in 6 weeks or so it'll sort of straighten itself out. But certainly the Scudetto is looking very strange at the moment. We are superior in okay. Let's put some more crosses in. Let's try that. So we are down to 6th at the moment. Paris Saint-Germain have made an incredible recovery, not too unlike ourselves, and then now back into the top half here now. Here come Milan on the counter-attack after a pretty poor free kick. Here's Abate. We know how good he can be. Kazuki Honda is also a set piece specialist, but Abate is offside. There we go. The offside trap working visibly for once. Right, so Rakitic now with a good tackle. Next highlight. Here we go. Sergio Busquets gives it to Rakitic, and it's not the best pass in the world, but Neymar does well. Here's Messi. Gives it to Rakitic. Busquets, we're going backwards a little bit. Roberto, again, pushing them back here, the Milan players. It was quite good, going well there, but Alves now whips out. What an amazing ball. That is absolutely brilliant from Dani Alves, and the finish from Neymar, well, he could hardly miss, but that is his 10th goal of the season. He is just on fire right now, Neymar Jr., and he's absolutely flying, so that's really good, and he's got another, Mex says, gets away, but he's on the ball again, Neymar. De Jong with a tackle. Of course he's on a yellow card. Of course he is. That's like, I think the 7th or 8th of the season. Right, here's Neymar. Again, still on the ball. Sergio Roberto plays it to Rafinha. Again, Alves, can he whip another belter? He can! It's an almost carbon copy of the first goal. The linesman is running away. That's 2-0. And it's 2 in 3 minutes for Barcelona. Things really, 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 really are now starting to click. I feel now I'm comfortable in sort of my own shoes again, if that makes any sense. We are actually playing as Barcelona should be. Right, keep focused. Hopefully this will have a positive, that's fine. We're just going to say to Neymar individually, I'm very happy, and hopefully that should lift his morale. Nope, did absolutely nothing. But Dani Alves, take a bow. Absolutely brilliant delivery from him today. A lot of people wonder sometimes, oh, why is he the best, or why is he considered one of the best fullbacks in the world? That's why. And Messi, well, I think it was a difficult chance, but I think you would expect him to put that away there. It was straight to Diego Lopez, really. Wow, well, what a fantastic game this has been so far. So they've brought on Jeremy Menez. Now Xabi Alonso has scored against Manchester United for Bayern Munich there. So we're actually, wow, look at this. We're up to second now. So this is how quickly things can change. And Bayern Munich, as you would expect, are top at the moment by a point. But if Manchester United, well, actually I was going to say if they score again, but they will go top themselves. So I think actually that's probably the best result possible at the moment in terms of Bayern and Manchester United. Right, we are... No, I'm not going to make a change. I take that back. I was considering again... I know I might be being a bit overprotective of Messi, but the thing is, if we lose him, I will be really, really in the shitter. I was going to try and think of a nicer word there, but I really would be completely screwed. I think any team would be, to tell you the truth. Right, Alves, it's just... He can do no wrong at the moment with these balls. That is magnificent from Dani Alves. I mean, I have never seen this quality of delivery. Well, we're going to certainly do what... well, it's all down to the assistant manager here. I know I've slagged it off forever in previous videos where, you know, say, oh, I hate the assistant manager, the way it tells you to do things like that. But, well, he said put more crosses in, and you can see why. It has just been complete domination. And there's Jordi Alba with a good tackle. Just fantastic. He's got a hat-trick of assists, I think. And Neymar, 5-0. Just, oh sorry, 4-0, 5-0, so I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Just fantastic. He's got a hat-trick. He's just unreal, Neymar, at the moment. Magnificent. Right, we're going to bring on Werrick for the last few minutes. Yeah, go on, let's bring Werrick on, why not? 4-0 in the San Siro. Things are looking up finally. Alves, I say, hat-trick of assists. Messi has one as well. Let's take him off just for the last few minutes. Just make sure he doesn't get injured. And we'll also bring off Roberto for Sampa. Maybe we can get one more. The goal difference now, well, Arsenal have, in fact, they've gone above us now, but our goal difference is, in fact, the best in the league. I'm surprised it's taken us this long. Right, so that will do it, I think. Despol will go upfield now, and in 2-1, there we go. Barcelona 4, Milan 0. Fan-bloody-tastic. Things are really looking up now. Oh, that wasn't the best team talk in the world, but okay. Fair enough. Let's say to Neymar, your performance was spectacular. No reaction. Fair enough. Well, we just look at that. It's 2 shots, 2 on target, but compared to ours, it was just a no contest, really, was it? Well, there we go then. Let's see the other results then. So we're Arsenal 1-1 against Juventus. I think was they were losing until, of all people, Mikel Arteta scoring. I know I said that with complete disgust there, didn't I? With an equaliser in the 79th minute. You've got Paris Saint-Germain beating Atletico, Chelsea, Liverpool 0-0. Corinthians have beaten City. Wow. And Real Madrid, Gareth Bale in the 90th minute once they thought Osvaldo had scored them a point. And Manchester United 1-1, Rooney and Alonso scoring. That's a good one for us. Benfica losing out to Valencia, and Inter beating Sevilla. So there we go then. Unbeaten records for Barcelona. That's 5 in a row without losing. Certainly looking a hell of a lot better now. Yeah, certainly the last 3 games have just been magnificent. I mean, 11 goals in 3 games. I think the tactics working. Unknown kids. It took a little while. I did talk about it, you know, familiarity and everything, but I think your tactic is now starting to work, lads. Well done. But this is also this horrible little run here of 3 away games in a row. Milan and then Manchester United, and of course we'll play Red Bull Leipzig, where we should really be winning that as well. As I say, second or third tiered German team really should win that. But Man U, Old Trafford is the next destination and should be a really, really good game. Let's have a look, one final look then at the league. So Neymar is now the top goal scorer. He's got 10, Ibrahimovic on 9 and Costa on 8. Alves with 4 assists, 3 of them coming in this game. Bravo now with 5 clean sheets. It is coming together brilliantly. So Again, thank you for sticking with the series. I know it was a little bit tricky at the start because, yeah, shit just wasn't working. But now, God Almighty, is it working? It's working, and how? So that's going to do it for me. We're just going to leave this screen on in case you want to have a more detailed look at the league. Let's do that for you now. Stages, so if you want to have a look in more detail, there you go. And that is going to do it from me. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.